Steve Gill is former advisor to both the Clinton and Bush Snr administrations and joins us now to talk about what Trump's been up to in the last 24 hours. A very good afternoon to you, Steve.
Hey, Julie, good to be back with you. And yes, she needs to put on her big girl panties and, like you said, man up.
Big girl panties. I love that. Steve Gill, thank you very much. Now, I've come to you a bit late because we've had a bit of a rip-roaring show, as you can imagine. Two big events actually three, for Donald Trump in the last 24 hours. Let's rip through them. First of all, we had the big, beautiful bill, and the US Senate Republicans narrowly passing only with J.D. Vance, the vice president's swing vote, this big, beautiful bill on spending, which, of course, Elon Musk opposed. What does it actually involve and how significant is it?
Well, first of all, you're dealing in England with the flood of illegal immigrants. And one of the things that they did not do is pass a provision that would have denied 1.4 illegal aliens in the U.S. from continuing to receive Medicaid health care benefits because they allowed a parliamentarian who was appointed by Democrat Senator Harry Reid over a decade ago to rule that they needed 60 votes rather than 51 votes.
Right.
It got 56, but that was not enough to kick illegals off Medicaid. So there are a lot of problems with this bill. Some of it is some of the promises, frankly, from my conservative standpoint, are not being kept. They promised no tax on tips. They're doing a deduction for 2 years. No tax on Social Security. It's a deduction, not an elimination of the tax. So I think there's still problems. It now goes to the U.S. House of Representatives. They're literally meeting right now, trying to merge these two versions together, and a lot of chaos, a lot of clown show yet to come.
Well, absolutely. We know Elon Musk opposes, again, massive piling on to the multi-trillion-dollar debt that the US has. One of the things that people are very happy with Donald Trump doing, though, despite what the media seem to keep trying to claim, is dealing with the illegal migration issue. Huge numbers coming through the Mexican border over recent years. I think some 5 million alone under Jeremy. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Joe Biden. Really interesting to see the president visiting in Florida with the local governor there to visit Alligator Alcatraz, as he called it, which is a detention centre for illegal migrants before they are flown out of the country. Is this still going down well with the public? Because a lot of people agree with the idea of getting rid of illegal migrants, deporting them. And then when you start having, crying women who've got babies born in America, people seem to change their tune.
Well, first of all, the numbers at the border have changed dramatically since Joe Biden was, out. You were having 20 million or so illegals come across in the last, 4 to 8 years. Now it's almost zero coming. Now it's almost zero coming across the border, thanks to President Trump. As he pointed out, we didn't need to change the policies. We just needed to change precedent and enforce the laws and stop the flood coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some lessons for England there.
Yep.
But what you're going to love, Julia, is Alligator Alcatraz, this facility down in the middle of the Everglades, surrounded by snakes and alligators, has been completed in literally a couple of weeks. It opens today and can house as many as 5,000 detainees. They're also appointing more judges to quickly process people in as little as 3 days to look at, are they a convicted felon? Were they already previously given an order of deportation, in which case they will get them out soon. But best of all, in the most Trumpian way possible, Julia, they are selling merchandise. You can get your Alligator Alcatraz hat or T-shirt. I'm bringing you one of the T-shirts the next time I come to London.
Oh, please do. Just finally, very briefly, on a major topic, of course, Trump announced on his Truth Social website, social media last night, that Israel has agreed to a 60-day Gaza ceasefire. He said he hopes Hamas will take the deal. He says, for the good of the Middle East. How hopeful are you?
Hopefully it will hold. The good news is they are talking, as you and I have talked before, in negotiations, in peace negotiations. You get progress of some kind when you're talking. When you're not talking, you don't. They've been talking. It looks like they're making progress. And then the Congo-Rwanda peace deal. Trump deserves not just a Nobel Peace Prize. He ought to look like one of those Olympic athletes that has 7 or 8 of them.
Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize a few months after going into office, but he didn't. There was no peace at all. It was quite extraordinary. He should never have accepted that. Steve Gill, I wish we had longer. I do appreciate you joining us, former advisor to the Clinton and Bush Snr administrations.